I urge the students from other states to provide their feedback. Either you can switch on your audio or you can type your feedback in the chat box. Somaya College, kindly provide your feedback about the event. Gokte College, please provide your feedback. Carrying forward, I request Acting Principal Dr. Helic Barreto to kindly escort our chief guest to the dais. I also request event coordinators Assistant Professor Shilpa Kode, Assistant Professor Deepa Dumadkar, and Student Coordinator Ghulam Ali to take their places on the dais. I now request Acting Principal Dr. Helic Barreto to kindly address the gathering.
Good evening to all. Our chief guest for this program, Mr. Prasad, event coordinator Shilpa Kurde, co-coordinator Deepa, our student co-coordinator Ghulam Ali, the participants from various colleges, students, teachers from the Department of Commerce, non-teaching staff, and students. We have come to the end of this one-day event, Insignia 6. It is said every event is a learning experience to us. For the students also and for the teachers also. For the students, because they are observing certain new things which is being performed here. And for the teachers, because we can identify what went wrong for this particular event, if at all something went wrong, and we can rectify it for the next event. So like this, I'm taking it as a learning experience for everyone. Students don't take part in such events only with the intention to win. There are a large number of students who participate because they get an opportunity to observe others and learn something new. There are some students who practice for days together because they want to win. Winning and losing is part of every event. So you can't expect everyone to win an event. There will be some who will win, others will not be among, you can say, the one who will win the championship or the overall winners. But what is important for an event like this is participation. By just participating, a student can assume that yes, he has done something different as compared to his other, you can say, colleagues who have not even participated. Because by just participating, you have taken the courage to come in front and to perform on stage in front of many others. That is what actually we want by organizing such events. I just want to tell the students, although there are very few students here, and maybe some are online, a few things, few important things. Students come to, you can say, Rosary College with the intention of also getting placements, because we also have our placement cell. May not be very active as compared to GIM, because morning we have an alumni who has come from GIM. And last year itself, GIM had about 98% of the placements done. We don't have such a high percentage, but yes, we also have a very active placement cell. We do our best to place our students in the best companies that you can say are in contact with us. But what I observed till now is many of our students attend the interviews, they go through the entire process of recruitment, and they even get the offer letter. But after getting the offer letter, our students don't take up the jobs. And I was just trying to investigate why, and I observed that the salary quoted by some of the companies last year was little low. And because of the low salaries, many of the students have not taken up these jobs. See, normally what happens is, in a company, so from company's point of view, from an entrepreneur's point of view, if you don't have experience, the companies will not give you a better job. So how to get experience? So to get experience, you have to work somewhere. And when you are working somewhere, definitely first year the salaries will be low. So even if the salaries are low, my advice to you is, if you are getting a job somewhere, maybe through campus recruitment or even otherwise, don't say no because of the low salaries. What you need to do is, you take up the job, you perform over there. And if you perform better, the same company itself will offer you a better posting, a higher salary, maybe even after a few months, depending upon, you can say, depending upon how well you perform in that particular organization. When I passed my MCOM, there were no jobs available, and we were just looking out for any job available anywhere. One of my friends took up a job just for 200 rupees. Monthly salary was 200 rupees that time. And he was a ranker for MCOM at the university. So if he was just looking at the salary, he would have never taken that particular job. So he has taken up that job as an audit assistant. And 1 month he has done that audit work. And after that, one of the companies where he was going for audits appointed him for a very high salary. So that is what I am saying. You have to prove yourself. And when you prove yourself, companies are there. They will identify your talents and they will employ you for higher salaries. But till that time, till your experience, you can take up jobs, whatever is available for you, without looking for the salaries. As far as our chief guest for the day is concerned now, the chief guest for this program, a very simple person, a humble person. He has passed out from our own institution in 2017. Right now, he is working for a company based in Bangalore, and he is into software business. The company is into software business. And in software companies, many of the software companies, as on today, have permitted their staff to work from home. So he is one of the lucky staff who is still working from home. And when I was interacting with him today, he said, maybe by May, he may have to go back to his headquarters in Bangalore, and maybe he has to work offline from then. On the other hand, at some places in India, the COVID cases are increasing. So if that situation from north also comes down to south, then maybe he might continue working from home. But you students are not so lucky. You may not get that opportunity. So you have to prepare yourself for whatever jobs that are available for you after your BCom. So I don't want to take much time because students are more interested to know who is the winner. And many of them, all of you are there from morning onwards. You want to run home now. So only advice to you is, after your BCom, don't differentiate between the jobs. Take whatever job is available, prove yourself, and then you are going to get the best jobs available in the market. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your words of advice. We are pleased to have in our midst our alumni, Mr. Prasad Shanbag, as the chief guest to grace our valedictory function of Insignia 6.0. As a student, he was bestowed with several prestigious awards, such as the Best NSS Volunteer, Most Hardworking NSS Volunteer, Best All-Rounder of the Year, and the Best Student of the Year. He was also crowned Mr. Rosary for the academic year 2016-17. He has worked as an executive in the Citizen Cooperative Bank Limited. He is presently working as Process Associate at Genpact India Private Limited. Please put your hands together in welcoming our chief guest, Mr. Prasad Shanbag. I request our acting principal, Dr. Helik Barreto, to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Prasad Shanbag, with a potted plant and also present a memento as a token of our appreciation. I now invite our chief guest, Mr. Prasad Shanbag, to address the gathering.
Very good evening to all the members present here. Sir Helik, Principal, Ma'am Shilpa, Ma'am Deepa, and I can see many of my teachers here sitting in the audience. Insignia, now it's 6.0. The first event, I think so, Ma'am Lauren is here. We had done it when I was in second year. So she was the chief coordinator that time. And for the initial 2 years, we had it at the state level competition. Colleges from within the state would take part. And now it's nice to see colleges even from outside Goa are taking part in it. So I congratulate all the hardworking volunteers for making this event very successful. Past 2 years, we all know, like due to COVID, nothing could be done. All we were at home, online classes, all the cultural activities were stopped. So now it's good to see things are coming back on track. So I congratulate all the participants also who have taken part. It's not just about winning. It's what's more important is to come in front and show your skills here in front of everyone. So that is what is very important. And Sir Helik, he pointed out something very important with regards to recruitment. I too had to go through the same thing. Despite being from BCom, soon I went for my post-graduation. And I know how difficult it was to get a job initially. It's that you should not look at what position you're getting. Despite being a postgraduate, for 2 years I worked at the clerical level in a cooperative bank. So I did not look at the salary because I did not want that gap to, soon after studying, I did not want that gap to appear on my resume, because then to provide explanation to the recruiters, it would become very difficult. So whatever was available, I took it up, and for working there for 2 years, I got a good opportunity at presently where I'm working into reinsurance domain at Genpact. So as from past 9 months, I'm working there. So what I wanted to say is, take up whatever you're getting initially. Even when you're studying, work part-time. Don't look at the salary. Even if it is a chartered accountant, go work under him. Try looking at the balance sheets, the financial statements, all this you should know how to analyze this. And once you're expert in this, it will be easy for you to get recruited. Without having nothing, you just cannot demand salaries from the companies. Competition is too much. If you're not ready, someone else will be ready to work at a lesser salary that is being offered to you. So just don't look at the salaries, take up whatever is available. And now that too, after COVID, the recruitments have gone down. So the opportunities that you get also will be very limited. So be very careful, take up the opportunity, whatever you get, 1.5 to 2 years, work in that domain, try getting experience, and then you can skip. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. The well-known American statesman Colin Powell said, and I quote, "There are no secrets to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure," unquote. The time to reap the rewards of your hard work has finally arrived. I request Assistant Professor Zamila Pacheco to kindly announce the prizes.
Thank you, Raidul. A very good evening to all and a warm welcome to this very, very special evening. After an eventful day, we are here to celebrate the victories of all our participating teams. It was indeed an honor to host colleges who enthusiastically participated in our event. Once again, a big thank you. Let us now celebrate the efforts put in by each one of you through this prize distribution ceremony. But before we go any further, wherever you are, whether online or offline, I want all of you to have a big smile on your face and put your hands together because you all are the champions, whether you win today or no. Let's put our hands together. Participating teams, I know you all are on the Google Meet. Kindly switch on your audios and videos as we announce the prizes. So without further ado, the first event for the day was Forerunner, the ice-breaking event. And the second place goes to Euronext 100, Damodar College, Margao. I think we can clap together for both the teams. And the first place is bagged by BSc Sensex Father Agnel College, Pilar. Let's clap for both these teams. The second team, Old World Advertisement Recreation. The second place is won by BSc Sensex Father Agnel College, Pilar. And the first place is by Euronext 100, Damodar College, Margao. Can we all put our hands together? The third event was Takeoff's Business Plan. The second place is bagged by BSc Sensex, Father Agnel College, Pilar. And the first place goes to Nikkei team, CES College, Kunkolim. Can we all put our hands together once again? Thank you so much, audience. The fourth event is Whirl and Twirl, that is the dance competition. The second place goes to Euronext 100, Damodar College, Margao. And the first place goes to the Team Dex, Government College, Bodda. The fifth event, Ed Selfie, endorsing a brand. The second place was won by NSC Nifty, GVM's College, Ponda. And the first place is won by Eurostocks 50 Multi-Faculty College Dharbandora. I think we can do better. Okay. So the sixth event for the day was Movie Land, that was a video. And the second place is won by BSc Sensex Father Agnel College Pilar. And the first place is won by Euronext 100 Damodar College Margao. The second last event was Makeover, that is product packaging. The second place is won by BSc Sensex Father Agnel College Pilar. And the first place is won by SNP 500 KJ Somaya College, Kopargaon, Maharashtra. Come on, let's give them a big round of applause. And the last event for the day was iDesign logo designing. The second place, we have SNP 500 KJ Somaya College, Kopargaon, Maharashtra. And the first place for the same was Eurostacks 50 Multi-Faculty College, Dharbandora. Now the time for the overall winners. I'm sure you've guessed which is the village, or which is the college. Okay, so the first runner-up for this was, for Insignia 6.0, was Euronext 100 Damodar College, Margao. And the winners for Insignia 6.0 2022 is Father Agnel College Pilar, BSc Sensex. A heartiest congratulations to the winners and all the participating teams for your active and valuable participation, because winning is not everything, but participation is. Thank you so much. To all the participants, kindly note, your trophies and participation certificates will be sent to your respective colleges. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am Zamila. The famous American speed skater Bonnie Blair said, and I quote, "Winning doesn't always mean being first. Winning means you're doing better than you have ever done before," unquote. Congratulations to all the participants for doing better than you have ever done before. The popular author Zig Ziglar said, and I quote, "Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express for what you have, the more likely you are to have even more to express gratitude for." I now invite Student Coordinator, Mr. Ghulam Ali, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening, everyone, respected chief guest, acting principal, judges, teachers, and my friends. I, Ghulam Ali, co-coordinator of the event, take the privilege to process the vote of thanks. Let me start by thanking the chief guest of today's valedictory function, Mr. Prasad Shanbha, for gracing this occasion and sharing his valuable input with us. Thank you, sir. I wish to put on record our gratitude to our acting principal for his constant guidance and motivation to organize this event. I also extend my thanks to our Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Geronimo De Silva. I extend my thanks to all the judges for their time in judging the various sub-events. I thank the participating teams for being such a lovely co-participants and celebrating the event. I wish to thank the caterers for such a delicious snacks and lunch. I take the opportunity to thank our event coordinators, Assistant Professor Shilpa Kode and Assistant Professor Ms. Deepa Dumatkar, teaching staff and non-teaching staff, system administrator, our support staff who have worked silently to make this event success. Thank you.
Thank you, Ghulam Ali. We have now come to the end of the valedictory program. Here's Rydal Rodriguez, your compare, signing off for the day. Thank you and have a great weekend. I kindly request all the teachers to wait back for a group picture. And the